So I just listed my product on Amazon, merchant fulfilled, which simply means I'm going to ship it from my home office or my warehouse to the customer each time they buy. Now, what is the easiest way to take that merchant fulfilled product and turn it into FBA, which means fulfilled by Amazon, so that I send it to Amazon's warehouse, and as soon as someone buys the product, Amazon ships it for me, which is faster. I don't have to deal with returns. Amazon ships it, which saves me tons of time. I do pay a higher fee, but it is completely worth it if you have a strong selling product. You're making money while you sleep. So here's how you do it. It's very easy. So right here, let's take this product here, and this is right now listed. I created this listing, and it is listed for merchant fulfilled to ship from my house, from my warehouse. Now, if I go over here to where it says edit, and I click on this little arrows here, you can see where it says change to fulfilled by Amazon. So here's my actual physical product right here. And I want to send this to Amazon, and they're going to store it in their warehouse. And as soon as someone orders it, Amazon is going to ship it for me, which again is called FBA, fulfilled by Amazon. So I click on change to fulfilled by Amazon, and it takes me to this screen. Now notice right here, currently fulfilled by merchant. I am the merchant. I am the one selling it. And then we have barcode type. So I could have a manufacturer barcode or Amazon barcode. Well, because I had these specifically made for me, I don't have a manufacturer barcode. So I'm going to let Amazon use their own barcode to identify these items. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to click convert and send inventory. If I just convert it, it changes it to FBA, but I also want to send the inventory. So I click on convert and send inventory, and that brings me to the next page. Now at this page, I have several options. I'm going to create a new shipping plan because I've never shipped this one before. I'm going to ship it here from my warehouse address and my company name, and the packing type is going to be either case packed or individual. Now it's very simple. Individual products simply means each product has its own SKU and could have variations. Case packed means you're sending multiples of one kind. Now just for demonstration purposes today, I'm only going to send one, but I'm still going to ship it as a case packed product, because if I was doing a bunch of these, it'd be a whole bunch of the same clippers all going into the same box. All right. So having said that, I go over here to continue to shipping plan. All right, now we're at the shipping plan. Now, the first thing they're going to ask here is please enter the quantity of units you will be sending. So I'm going to be sending one case. There's one. And the number of cases will be one. I'm sorry, I'll be sending 1 unit per case, and the number of cases is 1. So again, if I was sending 40 of these, okay, then I would say 1 unit per case, and the number of cases would be 40. Each box of the clippers would count as 1 case, and then there's 1 in each case. Then I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to give the dimensions of this product so they can know how much room they need for storing it in their warehouse. So it is approximately 6 inches by 4 inches, and obviously the thickness is less than an inch, but you can't break it down. You can't divide an inch, so I'm just going to go with 1 inch, round it to the nearest hole, and I'm going to hit save. Now that I have the generic size prepared, so Amazon knows what to expect, I'm going to go over here to continue. Okay, now I'm at this point where I can continue as well. It's just giving me more information. Do you need packaging and prep materials? We do not have prep guidance for the products in your plan. It's just extra information, so I'm going to hit continue. Okay, now we're going to talk about who labels. Now, all this means is when this product is shipped out to Amazon, it needs a sticker, a label on it. So Amazon can identify that product to ship it out and credit me for that sale. I can apply these the labels if I want to each product, or Amazon can do it. I always go with Amazon because it is extremely cheap. So I'm going to click on Amazon. Therefore, I don't have to print out these labels and stick it on every single product if I was shipping multiple of these and send it out. I'm going to just let Amazon do it for me. As you can see, it only cost me 20 cents per unit. That's a very, very tiny cut into my profit. It is completely worth it for me because time is more precious to me than money. And when I think that way, I end up making more money. So apply to all, Amazon, and I'm going to hit continue. So this means when Amazon receives it, they will apply the labels for me before they store it in their warehouse. Now, as you can see, I have one SKU. It's one kind of item. It is in one case, okay? That's actually the actual box that the unit is in. Or not the box, it's if I was sending multiple cases, each one could have multiples, but it's one case and it is one unit. The actual unit is this. It is one unit. And it is going to be shipping to Dallas, Texas. All right, so here we go. Here is my shipping plan. You can see my label fees up here are 20 cents, which is not bad at all. It is a case pack product, so I'm going to hit approve shipment. Now that I'm approving the shipment, I have the opportunity to put in information so I can pay for it to be shipped. So now it says, okay, it's approved. You can work on your shipment. And I can let this sit here for a while, but I'm going to do it right now. I click on work on shipment. I have all the important information up here where it's going to go. As you can see, it's going to go to 3333333 mini threes, Dallas, Texas. And I'm going to go down here. It is a small parcel. It's tiny. I'm shipping individual boxes, in this case, one box, right? I prefer to go with Amazon's partnered carrier, UPS, because you get a huge discount. It's much cheaper than going with DHL or FedEx or United Parcel Service, etc. So I'm going to go with UPS. And I'm only shipping one box, so I click everything in one box. And let's say your box wasn't big enough and you're shipping out 100, then you might need 2 or 3 boxes. And now I'm going to give them the box weight. It is less than a pound, so I have to round it to the nearest whole, 1 pound. The box itself is going to be approximately 8 inches by 6 inches by 4 inches. It's a very small box. Again, this is for demonstration purposes only. And I hit confirm. And now it takes me to estimated shipping cost. I'm going to calculate that. It will cost me $3.42. Now that might seem quite high for something I'm only selling for $12.95, and it is. But if I was selling 50 of these, sending them in, this cost here would not be that much more. So the more you ship out, the better the profit is for you. So I'm going to agree to the terms and conditions, and I click on accept charges. That charge will come directly out of my Amazon seller account. Okay, now that I've done this, we are ready to go. We are ready to print box labels. So I click on that. It automatically pulls it up into preview. I'm using a Mac. And this, I will hit Command P on my keyboard, and I will hit the print button. Right now, it is air printing to my printer. So I'm going to go grab that sheet, and I'm going to put it on the box after I've packed this carefully in the box and send it to Amazon. Typically, it takes anywhere from 3 to 5 days for it to actually show up in my inventory. Give it a few days once they've labeled it, put it in the warehouse. You're going to see it show up on Amazon FBA.